What's going on, guys? Alexander Thomas here. Welcome back to Being Ninja 123. Today, the objective for us to be. My bad. How's it going, guys? Alexander Thomas here. Welcome back to Gaming Time 123. Today, we are doing Toxic and Poison in the Magic Arena. Now, this is a rather new format that came into this one of the last sets recently. It is basically a way to lose the game. Now, way back when, before I started playing Magic the Gathering, there was a thing called poison counters, and that's what these are based off of. Poison counters are basically if a player gets 10 or more poison counters, they lose the game. Now, there are a couple cards that really help it, and I think there are a few that I know of. I don't know exactly what creatures there are some creatures that I know of that are more recent, but I did not spell counters right. Let's see, it's a creature. Can't get counters. There's some cards I think that say you can't get counters. I don't know if there are any on Magic Arena. Basically, that's the idea of each one of these. The deck's basic objective is to poison the opponent. That's really what it is. Yeah. And I got two of them marked. I got a third one I made earlier today that we're going to go and play today. We're going to start just to show you what the decks are like, and then we're going to get into one of these games. First one we got is Toxic White Green. I abbreviated it. Basically, the objective is to get a bunch of creatures out. I did test this deck out against a bot, and we will be testing it one time against the bot before we get into it. Basically, the objective is to be able to get to a point where everything has Toxic. Now, of course, there's still a few cards that don't have Toxic. But I was able to make it earlier that when I tested this earlier, that my creatures got a plus 28 plus 28 with copies of this. I do have as well now you see here, I actually don't seem to have the card I normally play with. The card that says create copies of it. I normally have that in the decks because it's just really cool to use. Makes it a little difficult to find it, however. Not for legendary permanents, but because, you know, having multiple copies of this is ridiculous. I had deck earlier, I don't know where it went. It's 4 cost, right? It's 4 cost, not 5 cost. There it is. And here we go. Let's go and get into the first game. Now, this entire thing is Toxic. Basically, the objective is still to get my opponents down to having to basically have poison. I don't have as much confidence in these decks. In the first deck I made it, so we're gonna start with a bot match. for this one. Otherwise, we should, in theory, do really well. I did test the green decks out before, which we'll go through. That deck, I won about 30 in a row before I lost one. That's a decent hand. Yeah, we'll keep.
I love a good challenge.
And this is basically the only way to get everything else toxic, because certain things I have in a deck don't have toxic. This is not a great start. Have a Helm of the Host of turn 1. Turn 2. Yeah, this card does not have toxic. There is no reason to put this on the field until I have the one Planeswalker that I have here. The Lifelink is not. This deck's not going to do well against Lifelink. I'm fairly sure. No, we won't block it. Let's see. Yes. I'll put this guy in the field still. We're going toxic. This guy. That gives it 2 toxic, which means I win in 5 turns. Officially. Unless this creature's destroyed. I do have another one in my hand too, and that doesn't get destroyed. That's hilarious. Of course, why don't you do that? Pass. Block. Yeah, right now we're gonna do toxic 2. We'll move this over here since this guy can't attack or block anyways. And now I'm only toxic 1. I have no reason to attack with that, so we're just gonna go and pass it on. But toxic is a really good mechanic in this game. We're gonna go ahead and go with this. I'm going to give this a flying. And we're going to attack with the look in there. 2 toxic? No, 3 toxic because it's toxic 2. The really good thing about toxic is that you can stack it. Right now we're gonna go ahead and put Helm of the Host out. The reason why you can, it's ridiculously good for how well it can do, because toxic can be stacked. If you stack it, then you have a really good amount. He's only got a few turns left. 1 turn maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna go and put this on the field. The reason for that would be so I can actually win the game with toxic. Because this ability, each creature you control gets toxic, gets toxic, and extra toxic. I'm gonna equip this one here so we create copies of it. And we're gonna go with the flying. I didn't realize I could attack last turn. But it's good because that's an extra poison. So 1 poison off. And we're one away. I could have actually done more than that, I think. 4 life is not going to do anything when it's playing this. You know what? We're going to go ahead and just. Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to activate this ability. We're going to put this on the field. I don't need to search for a land, so it's not really going to be relevant. So, no, we'll decline that. And now, toxic times, we're going past here. I did not do it in the right order though, so unfortunately, it doesn't get the same damage, and I should have attacked with 2 creatures. It's the sort of thing you can kind of learn through it. I could block with 3/4. I don't need this, so that's not relevant. And this guy is actually not relevant either because I don't have the Planeswalker. Gain some life, that's okay. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to just equip it over here. And then we'll go ahead and activate its ability. Should have activated it after, but it's okay. Because we're going to put this on the field, which is now Toxic times 1 twice. And this is going to get Toxic 1 times 2, so it's Toxic 4. Let's have a both of these. I think I'll win here. I don't think there's a situation where I can't lose. I can lose. That's 16 poison counters! You don't need that many, but it works. So that's how the deck is supposed to work. It did work out pretty well that time. I'm really interested to see what they do and put up in the next one, which is Wilds of Eldraine, if I pronounced that correctly. That comes out, if I'm correct. We get into another game here. I think it is historic. When does that one come out? It comes out on September 8th officially, which means the pre-release is actually 1 week earlier. My goodness. Most expensive card currently is something the Historian, but there's no price for it yet, so we don't know what it is. Okay, that's not a bad hand, honestly. I'm thinking I'm gonna keep this. This guy's actually really good. Okay, downfield. We're gonna go ahead and get a land on top, I think. Oh, he's doing haste. Right now we're gonna go with this guy, I think. I've got 4 lands. I think we're gonna take the action though for a basic land that's white. Goes off my deck. We won't do it again. Oh yeah, he's doing haste. Totally doing haste. Put this guy in fields. We'll go and attack him with this. I don't need this guy, so if he does block it, it's fine. I actually have not played with this card, believe it or not, since my account got locked out. Can't be a lot of creatures tokens. Can't. Well, guess I'm not going to be using that. We're going to see. Let's see here. We can do colors. We'll do colors here. Oh, we'll place 2 creatures. Do that. Decline action. Then do that again. No reason to attack right now. We're up 3-1 right now. Yeah, set is released on September 8th of this year. I think the pre-release is 1 week before that. I think it's in September. So I'm going on the 2nd for that one. I don't know that I've even played race. You know, this might be a here, Riot. Wait, he has. Oh, each creature has Riot. Right. Yeah, we'll block here. It doesn't. I'm not gonna use that guy, so it's fine. Cool. We don't have a reason to use that, so we'll go ahead and go with. We'll go with this guy. 3/4. Right now, no attacks. I think Riot actually is a really good one to deal with. Okay, that was annoying. No, I'm not that. I'm probably going to lose here because of the context I haven't really tried this deck out too much. You beat your creature Toxic. Yeah, I think I'm not going to want to concede this one because of the context. That it's just not really, it's not a good format for me to go in. So we're gonna concede. We're gonna do one more, and with this deck, and then we'll move on to my much more preferred deck. Again, Toxic is really good. It's really good in this stand. I think the only other one that I think of that was actually like really good. Actually, I don't even know if there was a few really like all the basic formats that were in like Trample, Lifelink, Flying. Those things are all really good. Double Strike's ridiculously good. I don't know if there's any like ridiculously good ones. That's actually a pretty good hand, I think. So we'll keep this. This will go to Toxic 2, so if he doesn't play anything, we do have 2 damage to him. Oh, you doing Toxic too? I'm gonna do that. This will get additional. I think additional might be additional. No, it's going to be additional 1. That's fine. That's Toxic's a really good mechanic, and I think honestly with blue black it's actually really good. It's really good with white green too though, so I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna go on pass here. I have enough that I can actually have done something with it, but better be able to do some damage before we do get anywhere. Okay. I'm gonna go and activate its ability. So each creature now has additional Toxic. I can activate it's only once per turn. That would be ridiculous to be able to activate more than once per turn. They're gonna trigger each other, so they're both gonna be 3/3s. Still gonna do 3 poison to him, so that's not great. It's not bad though. Looking for a green here. I could use any other creature, like any land would be fine. I've only got one of these Mirrix in my deck. I feel like Mirrix is really not good in this regard because it's like says, oh, add Woman of Vancouver. Activate it only if it enters the battlefield this turn. Why? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and search for Vimer. Yeah, we'll take action. I think we're gonna go with green. Put that on the field. This will become a. Listen, this becomes a. He can just block with Death Touch, though. I think no. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna take the Toxic. That's fine. Who's gonna bear Toxic deck? I can't. I don't have to afraid this deck. I don't think. Dude, do I have to attack with this? Every creature you control Toxic attacks. No, I do not have to attack with this. Yeah, we're going to go with that, I think. Let's see. This gets some +1. Yeah, we're going for it. Oh, that's right, they get bluffed. Fortunately, Death Touch is still, it will still die. Death Touch, but that's not unreasonable. I think it's a reasonable sacrifice. It's not great, but it's reasonable. My problem here is, oh, I can destroy all creatures. Oh, I get 2 more lands for that. I don't understand why they came about this. Midnight Cloak. Yeah, I don't really understand why these are historically allows these cards, because they're not the right kind of cards. Perforate's really good though. I don't have Perforate in this deck. I can destroy creatures though if I want to. Let's see. If I do that, I get 4, which means I can create 4 might tokens. And I can destroy all creatures, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go with 4. I get 4 might tokens, which can't block, unfortunately. But they really don't need to. They can't attack this turn. You'll pass. What happens when whenever is exile? So really, if I was to do something with this deck, I would have to exile the entire deck library, which could do. Ow. I think I'm gonna lose all the poison here. Whoa. Yeah, I think I lose. I can't. I will lose next turn for sure. Is there a way I can win this turn? I can give each your creature toxic. We'll do that. I'll still play this guy. He doesn't do anything anyways. Everything attacks. I think this is all I can do. That's first right. That's okay. I was gonna lose. I think I'm gonna lose this game anyways. Just want to test this one out. Because he's got a flyer and I don't have anything with reach. Yeah, good game. Yeah. Well, he didn't need to do that, but whatever. Alright, so I mean, it still worked out pretty well, to be honest. Let's go on into our next one. I'm going to go ahead and get that deck up. Here it is the actual Toxic deck, which is the blue-black deck, which is what he was playing. Here's how it works. I do have a card that says up to 1 this creature. Color of the Distant Showers, which is really cool. It's a rare. And actually, I really liked the fact when they actually put in uncommon Planeswalkers. They weren't great, but they were still pretty good, and you were ensured to get one every pack. Even like here, I've gone this one. I've gone the other two of their rares and a mythic from the current set. They were pretty cool cards. I don't know that they were the greatest cards. I never really made a deck with them, but they weren't bad. All right, so we're gonna go into this deck. And I will put ball match just to show you how they're supposed to work in case it doesn't work. That's pretty decent. That's a pretty decent hand.
It's a game, so remember to have fun.
I will not. No, of course not. Duh. It's a game. I'm gonna have fun. What if I want to have fun? Oh, should be pretty good. Yeah, right now there's no reason to actually block. I'm going to put this guy in the field. Deal some damage. I don't know how the next level deck does against red. It doesn't do terribly against red, I'm pretty sure. Right now we're gonna go with the and we'll go with that. I don't perforate much in this deck, so that's not gonna be. Oh, good shot. That's great. Can't counter. Nope, we're gonna take the damage. We're gonna go with the black. Let's do this one.
Yeah, you won't stop me.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go and +1 it, making it so this guy can't attack or block in the next turn.
That should be enough of a distraction.
That's not a distraction whatsoever. What do you mean? Well, he's not attacking me, that's a good thing. But sorry, he's attacking. What am I saying? I can ninjutsu him, but only. We're going to target the same guy.
I can run circles around you.
I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh, I can't do that. I'll put this guy. I'm gonna do this. Giving this guy +1/+3, toxic. And we'll pass that. We'll go ahead and do this. He's gonna have more poison counters.
I've got the upper hand now.
Oh, I can return one of them into my. If I do, activate the illuminate attacker twice rather than once. I have no reason to do that, so no. Basically, you could activate if you return this to your hand. You can activate it. No, I'm countering that. You're not getting that out. No. I will take out one of your creatures. I'm in a really bad position here, but you know what? That's fine. Well, -2 this.
Let's show these scrapheads what real tech can do.
No, we're gonna pass. I did -2 is he can actually attack with everything. You do know that that's not a good thing, right? Oh, it gets exile instead. Oh, well, I can't do anything about it. Yeah, that's not how that card works. Die this turn, exile instead. Yeah, that's not how that card works. Force land. No, I don't need to make it flying. Pass the blockers. Oh, this is an extra goblin. Yeah, that card does not work that way. So when it leaves the graveyard, it leaves the fields, right? It says whenever target creature, if a creature would die this turn, exile instead. So in that ability should not trigger. Oh, you know what? Why don't you just sacrifice one of your creatures? Just go for it. Get a poison counter. Asmos. I don't want this guy to attack the next turn.
That should be enough of a distraction.
I don't understand that. Yeah, I'm gonna let the damage go through here. That was terrible. Well, -2 here.
Let's see you deal with this.
I don't know. I mean, that's not. I don't know what you have to worry about. Get an extra soldier out here. +1 this one, so this guy cannot attack or block in the next turn.
Ha! Too slow.
What? Enter. This deck is actually only a little slow. He got creature with haste. That's wonderful. You know what? No. You can just that creature can just they can destroy each other. I'm fine with that. Okay, we'll put this in the field. And we're going to activate the ability. This guy cannot attack this turn.
I'll handle this one.
And you know what? We're going to attack with this. I got 2 creatures in the field. It doesn't actually do anything. I could decline it.
Infiltration's my specialty.
Return to my hand. Problem is, I can't return to my hand. It doesn't work that way. You can't return a token to your hand. That doesn't work. Yeah, I can't take the damage, so block. Okay, we're gonna make this. That guy cannot attack or block on next turn.
Ha! Too slow.
I can return
I've
my
got
hand,
the upper
which
hand
I can do.
now.
So, yeah, return my hand. Activates ability, might as well. Back to the field.
Sometimes the winning move is to sit and watch.
We're good. It looks good to me. Pass. Can't attack or block anyway, so you know. Oh, cool. Sacrifice a creature, by the way. Go ahead and sacrifice a creature. You get poisoned again. That's nice. I will choose this at 0.
I can run circles around you.
Big and extra toxic. You know what? Sure, return it to my hand. Put this back on the field. Draw a card. That's great. Hey, you know what? I can
I
play
got
land.
fresh intel.
We'll do that. We should be able to win next turn. Win. I don't need to activate this. So we're going to give it +1+. You know, draw a card. Because I don't really, it doesn't matter.
Keep both eyes open.
What can we target? That guy comes 4/4. That's nice. Attack with this, and that's game. Alright, now for the real test. Let's play against another person. I want to favor the. I already put the in favorites. Can I play standard play? I can play standard. Let's play standard because that's a whole lot better than historic. Let's hope we can win off this. Juicy Peach. Is that a giant secret agent? Yeah, that hand is not good. It's not bad though. I think I can deal with it. Needs help if I get a land that I can use though. Yeah, we're going with this one, flying. See if I get blue land or an island. I feel like they should make a land that does exactly what this does, except for the types that doesn't enter tapped. Oh, that's nice. Play some of these. Play this one? Yeah, we'll play this one. And we'll play that one, not as a... what does this card say? It says... Teammates gain control. Exile our creature or planeswalker until it leaves the battlefield. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I have much removal, if I have any removal in this deck. I think it's time, isn't it? If I destroy the land, maybe. If I destroy that land, I think it returns. Because an enchant land and... Could be interesting. Hand. You know what? Poison him, please. Can't block either one of his creatures, so I'll attack. With both. He'll gain one life back, but that's a small price to pay. I think I could destroy it. One of them. It's a 3/3 now. Forgot how that card worked. Can't counter anything right now, that's fine. These are cool lands, I will say. The funny thing is, although I don't think any judge is going to complain, is that you can't actually use Lord of the Rings land. Okay. That's pretty cool. Natural and standard play. It's really weird. I can make him sacrifice his creature. Yeah. You know what? Sacrifice a creature. Get poison matter. Hope you enjoy the luxury of having it. The dragon's mad. Dragon's mad, guys. Dragon's mad. Wait, two. I will say this is actually a whole lot better than what they had before. There was another thing they had that was basically you add stuff to it. Hey, you know what? I'll take that. We'll put my first one in there. I'm gonna leave the other one though, so I can counterspell if I need to. Next to damage. Then we'll end turn. I want to be able to counter spells. It doesn't have flash, so I can't play it right now anyways, but you know, or I can't play it not on my turn. Can't counter these because they're not spells. They're activations. Was it kicked? No, I'm gonna counter it. You cannot pay 2. Well, you can pay 2. It requires you to get rid of your treasure and his name. Alright, well, obviously. I'm going to get this flying. We'll attack with both of those. Ooh, I can search for a card now. It says search for a card. For a card. Not right now. This card's pretty good. Can't play it yet, but I can play it next turn. They cannot be able to attack or block with its creatures. With one of the creatures, anyways. These two will deal damage to me anyways because he doesn't have flying yet. Okay, so his team. Prexians. Oh. I guess it's not revealed, actually. It doesn't say revealed. Does it say revealed? No. That was terrible. That was a bad move, man. That was a terrible move.
I got sharp eyes and sharp blades.
Make it so that I can't attack this next turn, and you just lost the game because I'm attacking with everything you use. Okay. That was actually a pretty good setup, though. You know, normal my decks are kind of weaked out a little bit. So that's a victory. That one. So what do you guys think so far about Toxic? I think Toxic's a really interesting and really good format. I think it's a little weak. There's some weak mechanics for it. But anyways, we got one more Toxic deck, but this one is historic, unfortunately. We will go to the bot match first. This deck, I've been able to win on turn 4. I think I should be able to win earlier than that. But it's all based off of one creature, and if I don't have the creature, I basically always mulligan. That is still terrible. Well, we will keep 5.
Rightio, now let's play.
Yeah, that was not a good. That was not a good start. This is not good. I did not get the creature. We'll go put this in the field. That's board 2. So that's nice. You can't pay this to, buddy. Computers are not. Oh, this computer is not always smart. I will say that. I'm gonna give it one counter, and I guess we target. Oh wait, does it say fight? Deals damage, dude. And then we'll attack for 4. Does it have Toxic? I can't really. No, it does not. It has War 2. Most of the cards in this deck do have Toxic though. There he is. That's what I needed. We're gonna put this out first, so. This is one of my favorite cards from this set because of the context of what it does. Basically, when any of my creatures are targeted by spells like that, then he gets a poison counter. And I get full. And I got another thing on the deck though. Unfortunately, I have 4 in my deck. No, that was a bad move. I have 4 in my deck, so. I'm fine with that. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and do this, and then I don't have any merfolks, so it doesn't count. It's not merfolk, so we go for counter on it. Then we'll have this fight that. And get treasure token. 2 counters. The Magic for some reason is obsessed with the number 3. So like everything's a 3. Put this on the field. I don't win the game here, so we'll pass. I could win the game next turn, I think, though. What do you get? I will say sometimes this bot is so dumb. It should have known that this was. I won by 3 there. I could have won on the next turn too. But anyways, this deck is very quick. And so we'll play one more boring game against, not by the bot, please. Let's do it against a human. It does have to be historic though. And this will be our last match for today. So you guys tell me what you think about Toxic in the comments down below. And if you have not, if you like these videos, or any Wizard 101, or you have any ideas for other instances is terrible, then you can let me know in the comments down below. And if I am going to do one of your videos, I will respond to one of your comments. That's not great, so we'll put that at the bottom. Am I a starting player? I am a starting player. Now, I'd say 4 times out of the 10 times I won in a row. Thanks. Is he have like is the button going off here? Thanks. I forgot. I have Toxic too, man. I think his button's messed up. Okay, we're gonna go with you're saying nice. I will go on. He does get a creature for this, but they can't block, so. I don't know what's going on, but that's like the 8th time at least. He didn't block. He got 1 Toxic. I'm going to let the damage go through and get 1 Toxic. Because now, it's not merfolks, but I'm going to put a 1/1 counter. We're going with this one. I don't have any merfolks, so we're going that. Gets a poison counter. And as a bonus, I'm not going to block with that. I'm just going to do 1. I'm going to do additional damage, which means any of my spells that give me extra 3 with counter spells would work here. Oh my gosh, this card is so insane. I'll cast the creature spell, which means he gets 1 Toxic, and this guy gets a counter. And it's just, Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. I get it. Thanks. Mystic. I'm wondering, like, he's like holding. He's like, nice, nice, nice. You're gonna respond. You're gonna respond. Yeah. Or maybe his button's like. Because I know every once in a while I will hit a button. I mean, he gets a toxic creature, but it can't block, so it's weird. I don't know what's going on with his button. It's like, is he like holding the ace down? Yeah, we'll do one more. That was very short. And then we're gonna end the stream after that. Speaking of which, I got a card. Cool, let's see what it is. That was pointless. Speaking of which, did you get a Lord of the Rings? I was not impressed with Lord of the Rings. I'll take that though. Yeah, I was not impressed with Lord of the Rings at all. I didn't even go to school because of that very reason. Okay, let me say the reason was I didn't go because I wasn't able to go. But we drafted it. I was not impressed with it. Some of the cards were cool, I say it. But the problem is I don't play Commander as much as what other people do. So that would be the reason I didn't go to that. I don't play Commander. It's a completely Commander set. But they're putting another one out. And this one looks more interesting. I might go to this one. It's about Doctor Who. Which, by the way, I have no clue anything about. So this is just a interesting thing for it. I think we're gonna go ahead and instrument this. So let me just see here, because I will say something. That's not a good hand. That's a much better hand. I'm gonna discard. I don't even know. Yeah, we'll keep 6. Are we gonna land you? I think we'll go with this one. I will say this. I have put up the 3 NBL Season 2 stat things up. So they are up, but that is for next season. I'm going to explain, I'll have a video about explaining that. As for next week, I probably am going to do a stream. However, I will not do the stream the week after that. Because that will be the week that pre-release for Wilds of Eldraine is released. So that's cool. Oh, is he doing one of those lifelink decks? Oh, that's not gonna be fun. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with the attack first. Let's see if he blocks next to blockers. This is an instant, so I can use it. He did not do it, so we are going to attack. And I can sacrifice it, but since he didn't do it, we're going to play another creature from the field. But next week I will plan to do something. I don't know what's going to be yet. I haven't really decided. Oh, sacrifice a non-creature creature? If I do, well... yeah, I want to sacrifice it. I don't want that. It had... I don't know why I needed to do that, though. I didn't need to do that at that turn. Okay. We're gonna go with the attack. Let's see if he blocks. Okay, I'm going to give this... it doesn't matter which one I'm using. I guess I'm doing this one. Deal an extra damage, which isn't going to kill him. But if I do get another one of those, then I win the game. Eggs in the target player's graveyard. Okay, go for it. I literally have 2 cards in my graveyard. Now, 3 cards in exile. I sacrifice future. If they can't, they lose 2 life. Wow, that's... well, I guess we're going to sacrifice the future. No, I'm going to decline that. I can take the damage. It's not life gain, so... oh, sweet. We'll play this. We'll have this guy fight that guy. Yeah, like I'm gonna sacrifice my own creature, guys. That's right. I have Destructionist deck somewhere. Destroy a non-land permanent opponent controls. It's not target, so I can't sacrifice. So I get 6 damage to me. Yeah, we're gonna lose this game, but you know what? What does it say? Search library for a force card. Well, I got nothing to do. He's got me in 2 turns. Basically, the only way I can win this game is if I somehow get a bunch of cards allowing me to do this. So I'm gonna go and concede this. I think Poison is a really good mechanic. Not Poison. Toxic is a really good mechanic. They had Poison way back in the day. Still, yes. Let me just see. So I think it's really good. Really was really good. Okay, I'm excited to see what they have for the next set, and they actually have Planeswalkers. I really like the Planeswalkers, but that's just me. Let me see here. So I think I'll be doing a Wizard 101 next week. I haven't released it yet, but I'll be doing. That's what I'm going to be planning to do next week. So that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to keep your gaming on. And if you have any ideas for any Magic Arena decks, Magic Arena videos, any games you want me to try that are family friendly, you can put those down in the comments down below. I will see you guys next video, and don't forget to keep your game on. I'll see you in the next video.